before we get started with this video, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button because it does really help us out. Anyway, let's talk about the Zelda remakes. Now, these remasters have been on the minds of Nintendo fans pretty much since we started getting Zelda ports in 2021, really. Obviously, we saw the Skyward Sword remake, HD remaster port thing, released in 2021, and ever since then we've been having these ideas, these dreams of a Zelda Windwaker and a Zelda Twilight Princess coming over to Nintendo Switch, and they're pretty much the last Nintendo, well, mainline Zelda games that we are needing on the Switch, minus the handheld games, of course. We have all the Zelda NES games, obviously Link to the Past on the SNES, the Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, we have Skyward Sword. The only thing left really is, Zelda Wind Waker and Zelda Twilight Princess, and in this video we're going to be talking about, is that possible? Is it now the time? And I think it is now the time for a Zelda remasters to come to Switch, or at least one of them, at least Wind Waker or Twilight Princess, one of them needs to come to Switch. Now, both of these games were remastered onto the Wii U in HD, and they would be incredibly easy to port over, but now, why is the time more than ever for them to come to Switch? Well, that's a couple of reasons for that. Now, every year since, I believe, the start of the Switch, we've had a Zelda game release every single year for the Switch, apart from in 2022. We didn't get a Zelda game that year, but most years we have a new Zelda game on the Switch. And of course, last year we had Tears of the Kingdom. That makes sense. We don't want to have too many Zeldas come out in one year. But this year, Nintendo are doing lots and lots of remakes, remasters. Obviously, we've seen that with Paper Mario. We've seen that also with Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. So, Nintendo are sort of winding down their Switch output now, and it makes sense for them to add more remasters to their roster. Of course, we have the Nintendo Direct confirmed for next month. It's happening in a couple of weeks. I made a video actually talking about when I think the actual Direct will take place. So yeah, we know things are coming. It's an exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. Is it now time, just to fill up that couple of months before the Switch 2, to release a Zelda HD remaster? I think it's now the time, and I think Nintendo have been waiting for a spot to release these final remasters to the Switch. Then, after that, we'll have every single Zelda game onto the Nintendo Switch. The big question is, how are they going to do this? Are they going to do it as one remastered package that gets us Twilight Princess and also Wind Waker, or will they do it separately? Now, I think what they'll do is I think they will do it separately and release one this year and hopefully one the next year, maybe. That would be nice to see. Yeah, I think they'll try and get as much money as they can out of this. Obviously, if you're paying $50 each, or $39.99, $49.99, that's a lot of money, so they could pretty much double their money if they split them. I really do think they will split them, because they split them on the Wii U. But then again, is there enough time within the Switch life cycle to release that Zelda game and then a year later do another one? Maybe. I don't know. It's a tough one. You have to let me know your thoughts in the comments, everybody. Do you think that they'll do it as one game, or do you think they'll do it as two, as a collection? I'd prefer to do it as a collection, but I feel like they might do it as two. It's a hard one to discuss, really. I think in terms of porting the game, I feel like Twilight Princess HD is the easiest one to port, because they brought that one over to the Wii U, and they added some more content to it, added extra stuff to it, and the Pro Controller actually works straight out of the box. Like, there's no gamepad support, really. So I think it will be easiest for them just to bring that one over. But I don't know, it's a tough one. I mean, we have seen double cartridges in the Switch in the past. We've seen, obviously, Pikmin 1 and 2. That released onto the Switch. They were just GameCube, just games brought over. That was all on one cartridge. So they could easily just do two separate apps on one cartridge for $50, or both of them on the eShop for $25. That's another option they could take with this. I don't know, you have to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, everybody. Do you think it is now time for a Zelda remaster? Well, is it time for us to see these two games in this June Direct? I feel like it is time for the June Direct. Obviously, we haven't nothing coming up for the rest of the year. A couple of more remasters just to fill out the year would be very good. Basically, Nintendo are just doing remasters a lot now, because I feel like they're working and putting all their efforts into making new games for the Switch 2. So, yeah, I feel like some more remasters, some Zelda remasters that we've been wanting for a while would make sense. Maybe release them in September, October time. That would be amazing. I feel like if we're going to get an announcement, if there's going to be any kind of announcement about a brand new Zelda remaster game, collection, Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, I feel like we're going to see it in this June Direct. It's just up and coming, and it will happen within the next, I would say, within the next 2 weeks. It's a very exciting time to be a Nintendo fan. I'm really excited for these remasters to come. Now is the time for Nintendo to do it. If they don't do it now, it's very unlikely we're ever going to see them onto the Switch 1, but maybe they'll release for the Switch 2. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to work this one out. I really do think we will see it in this June Direct, and if we don't see it in this June Direct, I'm gonna start losing hope. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you are hitting that subscribe button, make sure you're liking, and I'll see you in another video. Cheers for watching everybody.